and I'm going to answer this with the frame of how do you think about this objection, whether it's on a budget, it's too expensive. All the objections, they all actually come down to and they funnel to the actual same symptom, is that none of those are actually the problem. And so they're what prospects do to try to get themselves off the hook so they don't have to make a decision today. And so the reason why prospects don't want to make a decision today is because they don't want to make a bad decision and they don't trust themselves because they don't trust you. But the reality is that by you letting them off the call, by you saying, okay, ma'am, sir, sounds good, you're doing them a disservice, right? Because they got on a phone call with you for a reason, because they have a problem and they didn't articulate it well enough and you didn't articulate your value enough for you to be able to come to the same conclusion that we need each other. So what you need to do is you just need to ask better questions so you can understand what the freaking problem is. And so when somebody says it's out of my budget, all that tells me is that there's a miscommunication on both ends. Really, the person that matters the most on is on the prospect's mind, because they're the ones who actually are the ones who are able to make the final decision and saying, you know what, yes, I'm going to give you my money so you can solve this problem. Really, like, your goal is to ask the question, what was your budget? It was $200. So where did that number come from? I just made it up, right? Or I had a clean before that cost $200. Or, you know what, that's what I had in my bank account. And so it's your job to figure out where this budget came from. And so here's the really cool part, is that guess who made that budget up? They did. Which means, who has the power and the authority to change the budget? The very same person that you're talking to. And so if you give them new information and you're able to help them see from a different perspective and able to allow them to see what can be provided, do they have enough information to change their budget? Have you ever done that before? Okay, so you came into this call with a $200 budget, but based on everything you said before, your home is 2,500 square feet, you want it deep cleaned, you think that's a fair assessment? You never even had a professional cleaning company in your home before. Like, if you can find someone who will do that for $200, like, by golly, let them, like, tell me about them. I'll go hire them for my house. Like, that's insane, right? You can have some fun with it, right? And the more fun you have with it, the more you start to realize that providing value is not just, I charge this much and you get this, right? A lot of times people just want to feel good, right? And so how you make somebody feel indicative of whether they want to do business with you. When you get into objections, again, no matter what the objection is coming to the same side of the table with them rather than getting confrontational with them. Like, it's out of my budget. Oh, right. All of a sudden you feel bad. You feel mad. You feel upset. Like, oh my God, another poor person I'm talking to again, right? Because you make it about you rather than just being curious and be like, okay, what do you mean? Explain to me. Where did that come from? And that is actually the whole goal of you being on a sales call with somebody, is not to make a sale. It's to provide value. And how you provide value is you listen, you understand. And if you have the ability to understand what the problem is and you actually have the solution, then it's your job to confirm and then say, you know what? I can help you. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to bring 2 people to your home and we're going to be at your house for in between 6 and 8 hours. And it's going to cost about $400 or $500, and your home is going to be left freaking spotless. It's going to be smelling so good. We're going to get rid of all these pain points you said, X, Y, Z, and I can get you in on Tuesday or Thursday at 3 p.m. So which one of those works best for you? And all of a sudden, instead of you trying to sell this person and you trying to take your hand and put it in their wallet and rip it out, what you're doing is like, you know what? I'm going to need that wallet so I can give you the most amazing service, the most amazing experience on this freaking planet, right? And that's what you need. You need money in order for your business to be able to do that. And so break these limiting beliefs that you have around money, of that, like, the less you charge, the more valuable you are. That is baloney. That is not actually serving somebody. The more you can charge somebody, the more you can serve them. And so when you are more financially secure, when you are more taken care of, when your personal needs are met, are you able to give more when you yourself are taken care of? And so that is your job as a business owner, is to take care of yourself physically, mentally, financially. And so that is the reason why you need to charge more. You need to be more profitable. You need to make more money, is so you can take care of yourself, take care of your needs. So then you can truly focus on serving. And all of a sudden, if you ask the right questions, you figure out what the problems are, you have the solution. Most of the time you do have the solution. They're going to sign up and you're going to create a sale. And then after you do what you said you're going to do, then you know what? You create a customer. And after you do what you said you're going to do consistently, you create a customer for life. And that's what this game is all about. So hopefully you got some value from that. If you did, let me know. And if you have any further questions, drop in the comments. Let's go.